Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and it's time for our weekly painting progress. So we made progress as always. I don't think there's been a week in a while where we didn't get something done. I will be the first to admit, though, that I am not super pleased with my painting, and it just seems that, when it's sitting there on the table in front of me, it looks fine, and then it's like when I get it on the camera, it doesn't look so fine. Uh, I'm not happy with the scar here on our Pirate King Larry. I'm like, we all know it's Luffy, but yeah, we'll put the link down below where he came from. I'll let you guess where that one is. It'll probably be the first choice. But anyway, I thought this was a cool little model. I'm not usually a fan of pirates, but I have a soft spot for Luffy. And I don't feel like I did his face justice. I tried to do the little scar under his eye, and it just looks like a big splotch of black paint. I'm going to have to go back and fix that up in addition to making his scar stand out a little bit better. But a fun little sculpt nonetheless. I've got Nami sitting there as well. We'll get to her eventually. I've been spending most of my time trying to figure out and get my table cleared off so I can work on that Tenjin from Black Forge. I keep talking about it. I feel like I've talked about it for months. But I kind of have a good idea of where I want to go with it now, at least. So we'll move forward with that big project. And a big project it will be. I don't know why, but that's a Raging Heroes base. I don't know why he's on it. Man, and speaking of Raging Heroes, I've been on a bit of a Raging Heroes kick. I gotta say, they've been really knocking it out of the park lately with their models. This is one of their new vampires from their October set. And I cannot believe that I got this all off, as far as I know, in one piece. One piece, get it? Ha 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 ha. I didn't do the best job on the ropes holding all his little skulls there, but I don't care. I think I did a nice, simple, sweet, and done paint job. It's still a little glossy. But you know what? That is kind of a nice bonus for me, like I've said in some of these videos before. I can always go back and touch things up afterwards. Yeah, definitely too much gloss there, but we can fix that up. I don't even remember what that guy was called. Evil Vampire Guy. And to accompany Evil Vampire Guy, we've got Evil Vampire Nun Lady with 4 arms and a pile of skulls around her feet. Why? I don't know, but it looks cool, and I keep shaking the camera there. She also has a bunch of candles at her feet. There were some details on the actual render on Raging Heroes website, Heroes Infinite, and God, see, this is what bugs me. It's like when I'm looking at it prior to spraying everything and getting it on camera, I thought that I did a better job of highlighting it, and to me this just looks splotchy and amateurish, sophomoric. It's okay. I thought I did okay with the wings, but I kept thinking that there was like some red strings that were like on her arms or something there, and I couldn't notice those after printing it. Oh well. I might want to go back and brighten up the whites on her shirt sleeves as well. Definitely a fun vampire model. I'm not really into vampires, or just undead in general. I like, spooky spirit ghost-like stuff like the Night Haunts. I thought those were pretty cool. Alright. We also did a couple of improbably posed models. This elf guy from a while back from Titan Forge. I had to weight him down with a nickel, I guess. I was going to say a quarter, but I guess not. Because I just don't trust his base. And I've got lots of nickels. Might as well find a good use for them. Very, very simple paint job. But that's okay. I'm banging into everything here. Alright, what other models am I not really happy with? This model right here. This is from Twin Goddess Minis. I had to think about it for a sec. And when I saw her top, I totally was like, oh, she has to get painted up by Blue Mary. Like Blue Mary. If you're a Fatal Fury fan. That might sound familiar to her. But unfortunately, when I was spraying them, her shirt got stuck to another model and got all messed up. So I'm going to have to fix that. Her face details did not come out anywhere as nice as I would like. So we'll have to touch those up too. But otherwise, I thought, it works. I might want to lighten her hair up. I mean, if I'm going to have her be Blue Mary. Got the Twin Goddess logo on the bottom there. Who, I might add, just finished up their very successful Bardic Beatdown Kickstarter. You might have seen our video on that. If you haven't, go take a look. Some fun Bard-type models to be had there for sure. All right, let's find the culprit who got stuck to Blue Mary's shirt there. That would be this guy from Artisan Guild. I don't know what his official title is. He came out some time ago. He did okay paint job-wise. Very simple. I'm okay with that. It was one of his tentacles, I think, that got stuck. Because I thought I saw a white spot on one of them. Oh, no, there it is. You got your magic spell hand stuck to her. Thanks a lot, guy. Got a nice heft to him. Funny thing is, he's actually got his legs are fully modeled underneath his robe. But once you've got him on a base, there's no possible way to see them. And silly me went ahead and painted them. And you can see his boots sticking out there, but he's got like armored bracers on his legs. So that was fun. A lot of purples this week, actually. A lot of purples got painted. Like this model. This is another of Martin Atelier's Magical Girl Assault. And I want to say it was like Izanami or Izanagi. Might have been the name. I missed that spot right there. I had no idea how to paint her. I think I saw her in purple once, so I kind of went with that. My issue is that I kind of ended up blending a lot of the detail there, like on the sides. I'm supposed to have these little bows there and then like pouches and stuff. I feel like I just kind of made a mess of things. I'm not super happy with her face either. I do like she's got blades stuck to the back of her shoes. That's always a fun look. I tried to do the highlights on the tips of her hair, but I'm not sure if I did the greatest job. I don't know if she's supposed to have any on top either, but I might have to go back and double check. Let's see, what other purple models do we have? We got this evil looking dude. I'm kind of happy with how he came out. I was goofing around with him. Another Adamant Arsenal model. This guy is a mixture of all sorts of kits. I want to say the legs came from their Plague Priests, or whatever they were called. Vile Priests. And maybe the hand did too. But I think the sword came from their Vile Heroes. And I don't know anything about the top. I figured he's wearing some kind of skin on top. You can see we've got some of the little Adamant Arsenal basing bits tucked away. He's got like a helmet stuck in the ground there. Eventually, I am going to slowly but surely have more of these showing up in the bases. So I believe their Kickstarter is either ending or just ended. I'm going to put the link for it below anyways. So if you're interested, they had a whole bunch of nice little basing details there. And I think they can blend in quite nicely if I can get it in focus there. Of course, if you have a better painter than me, that's probably going to help. But this is a fun little guy as well. Alright, I tried painting up this Limbo Division girl, and she is absolutely going to have to go back and get some touch-up as well. I'm not happy with the results. I realized that while I thought I had done a decent job of getting some of the Agrax Earthshade in there to kind of shade the eyes, nothing happened. And the purple oil-like substance that seems to be spilling out of our boomer friend here just really blended in with his body. I think I should have lightened up the purple. I should have used that magenta-like color that's supposed to be splattered all over the blades and her legs there. I also feel like I need to fix up her shorts. Don't really look like much shorts. Ooh, I got green back there. How'd that happen? I think I just kind of made a mess with this figure. Like, I'm done. She was very, very fragile. I had a very tough time getting her glued. I think just due to the thinness of the blades and the positioning of everything. She was fine herself, other than those delicate little horns. But I've broken the hands. I've lost count how many times I had to re-glue the blades there. So I'm like, I think if you like this model, I would suggest going with the larger scale 75mm one, if that's something that they have available in any of their reprints. They do reprint them every now and then. But yeah, she's going to have to get touched up. I tried to do the kanji like on the back in the little pamphlet that came with her, but I'm not sure if I did the best job. And finally, because I'm getting tired of talking, it's not a week without another Kingdom Death model. This is the doll. Now, I tried to do a decent job, and I tried to do some highlighting, and I feel like I didn't do the best. But I tried, and we'll keep working on it. Very interesting looking model. Not your usual, just the pose. It doesn't strike me as the typical Kingdom Death style, which is cool to see. You know, we should see more variety. And of course, there are definitely spots that need some going back over, but I think at a distance, I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. So, grabbing everybody that we got done this week as we try to get the lights adjusted there. And I keep getting these two stuck. It is amazing that I haven't broken them yet. I mean, truly amazing. Look how crazy fragile all that stuff looks. The fact that I got it off of the print bed is one thing, but I've managed to keep them together since is completely off the scale. So, as always, we will have all those links down below if you want to take a look at any of this stuff yourself. Give it a shot. I would love to see your progress. We'll always have that hashtag for weekly painting progress for all of our current works, and if I ever get around to updating everything else, we will do that on Instagram as well. And I would love to see your guys' stuff too, so by all means, please use it and abuse it, right? With that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.